Welcome to the Bradshaw Chronicles for this episode of the Paranormal Tales, where we talk about strange happenings from around the world. I am your host, Bryan Lee Whatley, reporting to you from Mobile, Alabama. Tonight's story is about an Israeli rabbi who conducts exorcism via Skype. It's originally written by Neil Underleader on January the 8th, 2010, and you can find the information at trueslant.com. An Israeli rabbi and Kabbalah scholar recently attempted the world's first exorcism via Skype. Rabbi David Batsri, who is a tech-savvy exorcist, one of Israel's best-known Kabbalists, tried to exorcise a dabuk, which is a spirit that allegedly possesses the body, from a Brazilian Jew. Some streams of ultra-orthodoxy, such as Batsri's belief in ghosts, spirits possessions, and reincarnation. This Jewish-American publication called Matzvah reported on the online exorcism. The story began when a man from Brazil claimed that a dabuk had entered him. Apparently, some individuals approached Rav Sham Kavinsky on the man's behalf, asking his advice. Well, Rav Sham posed a number of questions and reportedly said that it appears to be a real dabuk. Rav Sham added, according to reports, that he is not an expert in these matters and that they should consult with Rav Ahan Leib Steinman. Well, Rav Steinman allegedly recommended that the individuals go to Rav David Batsri, the renowned Mikubal who has expertise in this area. The problem was the fact that the fellow was located in Brazil. Rav Batsri's assistants arranged for him to be able to be in video contact with the Brazilian man via Skype, which, as we know, is an internet video conferencing tool, and in that way, Rav Batsri could try to exorcise the dabuk from the man. The effort, unfortunately, was not successful, and the man is reportedly going to be in Israel shortly for Rav Batsri to attempt, in person, to banish the dabuk. Well, prior to the Skype effort, Rav Sham Kavinsky was reported as saying that trying to remove the dabuk via video conference wouldn't work, as the person must be present physically for it to be effective. And according to reports, the tumult began when voices began to emerge from the Brazilian man, even though his lips were not moving. The voice was saying, among other things, "The end is close," and "I sense many sins," in a language other than the man's native tongue, which is, of course, the only language he knows. According to reports, additional statements were also made, with the man's lips staying steady, but his stomach was moving instead as the words were said. His wife later said that he had been talking in his sleep as well in a language other than his native tongue. Well, video footage of the Skype exorcism, complete with Rabbi Batsri's praying over a computer, was online, but it seems like it was removed. But as Rabbi Kavinsky predicted, the exorcism via Skype didn't work. Instead, the reportedly spirit-possessed Brazilian was flown to Israel for a real, in-person exorcism. The full video coverage and footage of Batsri's conducting the exorcism in Israel can be found on YouTube under the username 77ALON. That's 77ALON. And as could be seen from the video footage when I first watched it, the exorcism was an extremely well-attended event. The exorcism was held at the Hashalom Yeshiva in Jerusalem's Makor Barak neighborhood, which isn't too far away from the massive Moharan Yahada market. Now, Rabbi Batsri is known for his unorthodox beliefs, including, and these are not my statements, by the way, claiming that Arabs are donkeys, picketing a mixed Jewish-Arab elementary school, and blaming homosexuals for bird flu, and also urging that Israel's homosexuals be put to death. Nonetheless, he is one of Israel's best-known Kabbalists. Now, for side notes, if you're not familiar with Kabbalism, I've pulled a quick statement from RevealingScienceOfGod.com. Kabbalism is not a religion per se. It would be better described as a discipline of mystical and scriptural theosophy. Kabbalism does take a scientific approach to understanding the Bible and often uses scientific evidence to verify their millennia-old teachings. Historically, it has been a mystical adjunct to Orthodox Judaism, but it has in no way been mainstream to it. While it is growing, Kabbalists comprise but a small fraction of Orthodox Jews. I particularly know several Kabbalists and appreciate the work that they do. I do find it very interesting. I really do encourage everyone to go and watch the video. Some people are saying it's a hoax as a ventriloquism act, and others are saying it was a case of mental illness, etc., etc. Well, what I found very interesting watching this and reading about it is what I hope you all do as well. It was all of these religious people standing around a computer trying to perform this exorcism. And in today's day and age with technology, I applaud the power of prayer over the world to help others, however they use technology and however they use prayer. I just don't encourage anybody only just to do an exorcism. It has to be something you specialize in and you are very well trained and strong spiritually. I would like to bring to your attention on a paranormal event I am a guest at. It's Pensacola Paracon 2011. Come enjoy the ghostly white sandy beaches and haunted history of Pensacola, Florida. A paranormal horror and sci-fi convention coming your way on October 15th and 16th, 2011. This weekend of paranormal adventure includes celebrity-studded events, live investigations, meet and greets, vendors, ghost hunting equipment sales, and speakers such as myself. Investigation sites include Old Pensacola Jail, the Little Theater, and the haunted Victorian Inn. A portion of the proceeds will benefit the charity Making Strides with Breast Cancer. You can find more information on www.pensacolaparacon.com. And if you have any other local events or items you would like mentioned, please contact me at contact@bryanleewhatley.com. Attention to Paranormal Tales. And in closing, I would like to thank you for tuning in to the Bradshaw Chronicles for this episode of the Paranormal Tales. I am your host, Bryan Lee Whatley.